This video explains the permissions granted to different users and the rights that can be granted to them under the administration section. The administrator would click on the administration section and staff. They would click on the staff member and they can click edit staff details. They can make any changes and save changes. This lets the user merge clients. It's something that maybe not all users should have access to. This gives them access to the clients and the client details. It would be unusual not to have access given to them, and these are part of the default permissions. This lets the user look at the activities, meetings, etc. This includes the user in a drop-down menu. If a person has left but you still want to retain the record of all the information and meetings they've had, but you don't want them appearing in drop-down lists going forward, you would untick this. This allows the user to have access to reporting. This allows the user to have access to the diary. This is the shared diary. This allows the user to have access to sales. This one allows the user to be notified if any new sale is added. It would be typically that a manager may have this ticked to be able to be aware of what sales are being added. The view user clients only means that the user will only see clients that have been linked to them in the staff section. The view bulk editing allows the user to carry out bulk editing on clients in the client reporting section. The view users diary only allows the user to only see their own diary and nobody else's. The next three will allow reports to be sent to this user, being summary of activity on a daily and a weekly basis. Again, this would normally be sent to the sales manager or the manager. This allows the user to see the charts for all the company progress and activities on the dashboard. This allows the user to have access to MailChimp reporting. That's if MailChimp synchronization has been turned on for your company. This one allows the user, prompts the user to add a new client to MailChimp, which is an email program, if MailChimp is being used by your program, by your company. And the final one, sales targets, is something that would be turned on for your salespeople. You can view the sales target report process in another video. On the left, this will ensure that the user has access to the system. If the user leaves, then this should always be unticked. This shows whether the user is an administrator or not. This will always default to MindaClient. In relation to jobs, there is the facility to have an hourly rate and also to show prices in the job for this user. If you're using jobs and you don't want your employees to see the price for jobs, then you would not tick this. The final two will allow the activity report and the pipeline report for this particular user to be sent to a sales manager or a manager. Once you've made any changes, you click Save Changes. That's the user permissions in MindaClient.